Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. I'm filming this coaching call in advance because I was away and I'm going away as well on my honeymoon. So I'm really excited to talk to you all about NEAT today because that was what Module 5 is all about. Now, the reason why NEAT is so important is because, well, first of all, let's start by going over what NEAT is because some of you might be still a little bit confused. But NEAT stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Now, that sounds like a really long word, but basically what it is, it's the exercise you do outside of your formal exercise sessions. So you've got your formal exercise sessions, like your strength training sessions, your group fitness classes that you might do, your sport, and then you've got NEAT. Now, NEAT is all the movement you do day to day. And right now with me explaining and talking with my hands is a form of NEAT. This is just something I do to express myself when I'm talking. But when you are doing things day to day and moving around, that is what makes up your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, aka your NEAT. Now, the reason why we encourage NEAT is because we want you to move your body more in general. Moving your body more in general is healthier, and it's going to make you feel more energized. It's going to make you just feel less stiff, more mobile. The more sedentary you are, the more likely you are to feel stiff and low in energy. I know, for example, if I've been sitting down for a long period of time because I've been writing or I've been trying to get through my emails or creating plans, I need to get up every hour on the hour to make sure that I'm moving enough and so that I actually feel energized, because it takes my energy away when I'm sitting down all day staring at a screen. And that's also why I balance up my workload with working with clients in a studio where I'm training them versus doing my online coaching as well, because then I get that nice balance of standing and sitting throughout the day. But if you're someone who doesn't have the luxury of choosing whether they stand or sit, then you need to make that effort to get up and down more. Make sure that you are getting up and down to fill your drink bottle up or to get some more water. Make sure you're getting up and down to go and get some snacks, or make sure you're taking the stairs rather than the elevator. You can park your car further away from the office, so you have to walk to the office a little bit further. Doing that is going to be awesome to contribute towards your NEAT and keeping your non-exercise activity thermogenesis up. You can also do things like going for a walk. You can go for a walk in your own time, in your lunch breaks. Go for a walk before you start work or start uni. You can go for a walk before you start, a meeting. You can go for a meeting and go for a walk while you're doing that meeting. There are lots of ways that you can contribute to keeping that NEAT up and keeping it high. So I had a few questions about that were asked quite a bit. Now, those questions were, So I work in an office. I find it really hard to get up and down off my seat because when I'm in my workflow, I'm in workflow and I don't want it to be disrupted. How can I keep my NEAT up more if this is the case? So really good question, because yes, you can get stuck at your desk for longer than an hour and you can get in deep workflow mode, or you might be somewhere where you can't necessarily get up. What you can control though is what you do before the day starts. Now, some of you might be mums and you might not have the time to go for a walk, but there's other things that you can do around the house to keep your body moving as well. And that could be that you do your morning chores in the morning before you start your day, so you've done some movement. You could go to the gym in the morning before the kids wake up. If you don't have kids to worry about, you can get up and go for a walk. Or if you have the luxury of having the partner that you're with looking after the children with you, you can go for your walk before they leave to keep your body moving. You could add some extra movement before or after your workout session at the gym. So you could go on the treadmill for an extra 10 minutes just to get the body moving and get the blood pumping. Find ways to get yourself moving. But then I also want to question what your workplace ethics are like as well. If you're in a meeting for 3 hours and you'll be made to sit there, what's the productivity level going to be like in that space? Is there room for getting everyone up to have a standing break every 15 to 20 minutes? Could you be the person that encourages that in your workplace? So find ways to make it work rather than finding ways for it not to work, if that makes sense. So do it in the morning or at the end of the day before you sit down and relax, get up and go for a walk. get up and move your body, and do that before you sit down and get comfortable, because as soon as you sit down and get comfortable, you're probably like 90% less likely to get up and go for that workout versus if you had done it before sitting down. So make the conscious effort to move your body if you are quite sedentary throughout the day and you find it really hard. Okay, so that would be my answer to that. You've got to make it work. You've got to make it work for you and your lifestyle, and you have to fit it in sometimes. And sometimes you have to make a little bit of a sacrifice. If that means that at lunchtime you aren't sitting down with the rest of the crew having lunch that you're having the meeting with all day, and you're saying, look, I need to go out for a bit of a walk, some fresh air, and I need to go and grab something to eat, go and do that and walk with them. Or if there's food provided in your meeting, go, look, I just need 15 minutes for some fresh air, and then go back and sit with them for the next 15 minutes. But for me personally, one of my values is health. So if it was me in that position, I would be making the effort to go and do that. Okay, so try where you can to make the effort to do it. There are other things that you can do every day as well, and that's parking your car further away from the supermarket, even not just the office place. So if you're going to the supermarket, park further away so that you have to walk up to the door to go into the supermarket. Park further away when you're say you're going to the mall, you need to get something from the mall, park further away from where you need to go. If you're making that effort to move more by consciously parking your car further away, or making sure that instead of taking the lift, you do take the elevator if possible, so that you are moving. So move your body more where you can, because that contributes to your daily movement, contributes to your NEAT, and that is going to help you to see some epic results with your fat loss as well. The reason why is because you are moving your body more, using more energy. Therefore, the energy that your body is consuming, it's going to actually be using. But if you're over consuming energy and you're sitting all day and you're eating too much for what your body actually requires, that's when you're not going to see the results. You'll either maintain, or you might even see a gain over time if you keep over consuming calories and not doing enough movement. That's where we tend to see the weight gain happen for people who become sedentary after living quite an active lifestyle. You've got to try and maintain that active lifestyle, or you reduce your calories down to suit your current total daily energy expenditure. So those are little things that you can do to help contribute to your NEAT. I personally, my housework and things like that, I make an effort to do that a couple times a week, because that contributes to my NEAT. I go for walks. If I'm at the gym, I might stay an extra 10 minutes and do a bit of extra walking or a bit of extra cycling to keep that movement up. Running around and playing with your kids is a great way to get it up. I definitely park my car further away from the supermarket if I haven't got heaps of bags of oat milk and almond milk for the smoothie bar to carry, that I currently have in Auckland as well. So, you know, make the effort to move more, be more active, live a more active lifestyle, and you're going to feel more energized and healthier for it all round. Okay, so I hope that has helped with some tips on NEAT. If it has, fantastic. I only had one question about this week, so that's why I've only answered the one question. But do remember, if you do have questions, keep firing them my way, because that is what I'm here to do. I'm here to answer them. I'm here to help you as best I possibly can on your journey. Keep going through your modules. Rewatch your modules if you need to watch them again because you've forgotten things. Remember, this is a journey. It's not a race. So just keep doing the best you can to get the best results that you can. And if you keep showing up for yourself every single day, and you keep showing up for yourself to be consistent, you're going to see those results. Remember, if you can't do a full workout, do 10 push-ups instead, because those 10 push-ups you did yesterday contribute to the overall results that you have in a year's time. Have a great rest of your day or evening, whenever it is that you're watching this video, and I look forward to having you watch the next one.